Welcome to QSR Nation, your weekly dose for QSR marketing tips and strategies for success. Here's your hosts, Josh Anderson, Beth Oots, and Anthony Pierce from the PFS Brands National Headquarters.
Hey everybody, welcome back to QSR Nation. As always, we have myself, Josh, Beth, and Tony here from PFS Brands to talk about this week Customer Appreciation Days. They can be like one of the biggest days of the year for your location. It's really all about giving back to your customers and showing them appreciation for what they've helped you out and obtain over the course of the year. So guys, what do you really need to know about Customer Appreciation Days?
Well, the first thing that you need to recognize is what are your busiest days and the time for your customer traffic. You don't want to have a customer appreciation day on your absolute slowest day. So make sure that you're going to be bringing in those customers so that way the communication can get out into the community and just get it going.
Absolutely. And you also need to make sure that you got pre-planned what products you're going to highlight for the giveaway. You know, whether it's a tender snack or it's a fish and tender, if you want, so you can get them to expose both. Proteins. Just make sure you have that in place, and a lot of folks would like to have a drink too, so make sure you're working with the retail advertising specialists to get these things kind of pre-coordinated so we can begin estimating cost and investment here.
And the final thing that you really need to know is how much are you willing to spend to get a future ROI. You're probably not going to make a profit on that initial customer appreciation day, but your ROI in future events can be substantial.
So it's all about building up the recognition that these appreciation days are really cool and really fun to be at, so you have more every other time.
Exactly.
Moving forward. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, yeah, that's really great. So what's really critical for success for these Customer Appreciation Days?
The number one thing that we recommend is for advertising that we have to have at least a minimum of 30 days prior to the event awareness that this is going to be going on. And this is just for your sake because we want to make sure that we can give you the broadest spectrum of advertising opportunities that are available to you. So whether it is radio or anything like that, we want to make sure we have time to schedule it and get the proper dates put in place so that way everything can be covered.
Yeah, and if you give us 30 days, we can really work on a social media campaign for you as well. You can really build some momentum and some excitement over it by offering maybe customer appreciation coupons and things like that on social media. You can do sponsored posts to reach certain locations and your customer demographics and things like that to really get people at your store during that time.
And also for the folks that are already coming through your store on a daily basis, we want to make sure we've got some flyers, bag stuffers printed up and ready to give out because it is the Customer Appreciation Day. We want those regular customers to be there to participate. Anytime they have a positive experience, that's going to just generate better word of mouth. And there's nothing better than having a recommendation from a customer who loves your food, loves your service, and truly feels appreciated from an event like this. So we want to make sure we have that. Yard signs, if they're available, by city ordinance be put out, have those posted, maybe a banner, really saturate the market so that people know about this event.
Another great way that you can help promote your Customer Appreciation Day is by giving away an item that will really spark the interest for your area. Whether it is a fishing item if you're in a rural area that's by a lake, or if it is a camping ground area, offer those items that are really going to be trigger points for those customers to make sure that they're going back, and not just for the food, but just for an extra additional item. Not to mention that you can also get their contact information, so that way if you ever wanted to mail them items or start an email campaign or anything like that, you have that contact information to reach them again.
Yeah, being able to capitalize on the traffic is really key. But another thing that's key is making sure that you've been planning for this event so that your marketing development funds, that has a substantial bank. We recommend you have at least $2,000 built up in there to cover an event like this. But even at that point, still be ready to have some out-of-pocket expense.
Yeah, we know these things can be a huge boon for these stores out there, and we've seen a lot of them go really well. What's some of the better examples of some great Customer Appreciation Days you all have seen?
Sure, we've had a customer that they offered a free lunch consisting of, it was one chicken tender, one fish fillet, one side, and a 20-ounce drink. And so they offered the free meal during their peak times of 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. just for lunch. And then they had a drawing for a Yeti cooler and 2 camping chairs. And so it valued around $450 for all those that attended. And then they had social media campaigns that went along. So if you shared the item or anything like that, they were able to get additional entries and everything. They also handed out a flyer that contained 3 coupons for repeat business for the next 15 days. So not only did you get your customer in on that one day that there was going to be free food during the lunchtime, but they also had guaranteed business almost for the next 15 days, which was a really awesome experience.
Yeah, so taking advantage of, again, that traffic, that's where we have that potential ROI later through that boomerang and bounce back opportunity. So we want to make sure that the event isn't just about today, but has tangible pieces built in to bring them back again and again.
Yeah, those are all really great points. If you're ready to start or maybe set up your own Customer Appreciation Day, never hesitate to reach out to us. You can get either one of these two at mdf@pfsbrands.com, and they can answer any questions you have. They can check your balances for you and kind of get you set up and ready to go for success. Anything else you'd like to add about these?
We love Customer Appreciation Days. These are a lot of fun for us to help plan, and we want to make sure that yours is the most successful. So just be sure to start putting those dates on the calendar and any event or date that you have in mind. So whether it's a store opening anniversary or your Champs or your Cooper's Express anniversary, just let us know, and we're happy to do that.
All right, everybody. For myself, Josh, Beth, and Tony, and everybody at PFS Brands, we thank you for stopping by QSR Nation, and we'll see you soon.
Stop by next week for another QSR Nation episode or visit pfsbrands.com.